Hedera Hbar, the price is down today on the 8th of January, but don't panic, and I'm going to be telling you the reasons as to why you shouldn't be panicking yet at this stage. Now, I do have some news from Charles Adkins and his message about the fact that we don't play games in 2024. I'm also going to be sharing with you some SaucerSwap updates and the activity that we have seen in the past 7 days, and we do have some use case news with regards to Blade Wallet and also Earthlings land as well, which are all built on Hedera. So all I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So I thought that I would first dive into the price just to make sure that you guys are not so worried, because quite a few people have been panicking. Now, as you can see, we are just at that 0.07872 level, so we are below that 8 cents. Now, we have taken a bit of a dip today at 1.52%. Volume is up by 50% and we're trading at $104.7 million. Now, despite it being at this level where it has taken a dip, the lowest that we have actually gone to for the day is at 7 cents. So fortunately, we did not break that level. We haven't gone below 7 cents and we have not retraced even further back. However, it is worrying to some people because we have actually been able to remain above that 5 cent level for some time now. If we have a look at the 1-year chart, you can see over here that just in the past couple of months, we have been up and above that 5 cent level. And before we were actually able to break out and go to the upside, you can see over here that we were pretty much trading below that 5 cent level at 4 cents. It was only back in August where we were at that 6 cent level, but that was shortly lived after we came back down. So on the 7-day chart, we are down by 8.81%. And in fact, for the past few days, we were doing pretty well where we were at that 8 cent level, but unfortunately, we have pulled back even more. Now, what could be the worst case or potential scenario for Hedera Hbar coin? Well, we could actually see it come back to that 5 cent level because again, when we had that breakout, we had so much more momentum and volume happening. And not only that, but you can see over here on the 1-year chart, we are up by 95.46%. And if we do actually retrace back to the 5 cent level, I definitely want it to be a support line for Hbar, and then we could potentially see if we could work our way back up to 6 cents. Even worse than that, we could actually retrace back to the mid-range of the 4 cent level. But as of now, we are just below that 8 cent level. In regards to today, I definitely wanted to see it close just above the 8 cents, and if we kind of hold it there, then it wouldn't be too bad. But just remember that we have actually been able to bounce back from that very low 7 cent level all of the way to nearly just under 8 cents. And so I thought I'd address that first. And also something else that I want to mention is that what do people do when coins are sitting at their all-time lows, or when we've taken a dip or correction like this? Well, ultimately they panic, and of course they then sell their coins, and that is the instant response for most people. But when coins are at their all-time lows, or when they are pulling back and retracing, that is exactly when you should be buying or holding your coins. And why? Well, if we go on the all-time chart, you'll see over here what happened in 2020. As you can see, we were just trading at a couple of cents, but then we had that nice bull run over here in 2021 where we were essentially able to 10x our investment, and we had a lot of push up and that momentum going on forward. And don't forget, not only with the price action, but on the Hedera's Global Governing Council, it has only grown, and we have some top institutions that are actively involved already. I know it's very hard when looking at the price action on the day-to-day basis, but we have the fundamentals for Hbar, and I think that this is why coins like Hbar have way more potential than other meme coins, because we will definitely be seeing more money flow into Hedera because we have a lot of use cases going for us. We have the technology, the low fees, the energy efficiency, fast settlement times, and also the new president. If we actually have a look at what Charles Adkins said when he said that he's not messing around and he is laser focused on success, when he made that post saying that they don't play games.
So you mentioned on an X post that in 2024 there's but one rule: we don't play games. Can you explain what you meant by that?
Yeah, first of all, this has nothing to do with gaming. Play all those games all day long. But one of the things that, I try to focus on, and especially being in this role, I feel an incredible sense of responsibility. And so you'll sometimes see people, or Web3 in general, typically has this persona of, there's a lot of people that just go to events. This is all about parties. This is all about, going out and shaking hands and sitting on panels. And, that does serve its space to an extent, but I think there's so many people that rely on the Hedera network. There's so many enterprises involved. There's so many individuals that believe in this project, and they have a very huge interest in where this goes. So for me personally, the reason I posted that was, I'm not a person that stays out late at night. I go to bed fairly early. I wake up at 4 a.m. I try to stay focused. I stay focused for hours upon hours a day, and I think it is because I have that really strong sense of responsibility to always make clear and right decisions for people in the community and for the governing council members, which are obviously incredibly important to the organization. So the game playing that I typically steer away from is the late nights and and hanging out at the parties all day, and trying to be where I can do work and not sit on panels all year long, because that takes away from a lot of the actual work that needs to get done.
So it seems like as if he's got his head screwed on, and also the proof is in the pudding. As we've noticed, we have seen many use cases for Hedera. It's not always about being on panels and shaking hands, it's actually getting work done behind the scenes, and that is what it seems like Hedera have been doing for quite some time now. We have seen a lot of projects and enterprises actually use Hedera Hashgraph, and their DLT is becoming more and more in demand as well, as we can see. And so it's not like as if they're not making any progress, but I definitely agree with him when he talks about the fact that being on panels takes away quite a lot of your time, and essentially time that could be put into the work of building upon Hedera. So let's take a look at this SaucerSwap update that we have today. You can see over here it says that during periods of low market activity, several networks exhibit similar performance levels. However, as market activity intensifies, bottlenecks emerge, leading to network congestion and a surge in gas fees, which isn't something that we like when we have high traffic. In 2024, many are anticipating a significant increase in user activity across networks. I think that will happen as well, as we see more people come into the crypto space and they learn more about cryptocurrencies, buying coins, and also getting into decentralized exchanges. Under these circumstances, Hedera will distinguish itself. So we will be likely to see more users, more high traffic, and the majority of users are likely to be unwilling to pay exorbitant gas fees in the emerging Web3 era and beyond. And not only will the majority of users right now be unwilling to do that, but also going on into the future as well. I don't think that will change, and consequently, when seeking alternatives, SaucerSwap, benefiting from Hedera's unparalleled advantages, is poised to become the most accessible decentralized trading protocol in Web3, offering not only high throughput but also consistently low fees denominated in the US dollar regardless of network traffic. And so with network traffic no longer being that factor in determining the gas fees, that is essentially what we want. And SaucerSwap are also able to back this up as well, not only with the low fees, but we can see over here the data that we have for the past 7 days for decentralized exchanges. Well, if we take a look at the numbers, you can see that Sushi is down by 19.4%, Uni is down by 18.4%, Cake is down by 17.8%, but look, Source is up by 15.1%. Now, albeit these prices are obviously different compared to the price action of Source, but we did see that all-time high for Source actually getting to 7 cents, and it has retraced back to 6.5 cents as of now. SaucerSwap is definitely seeing more volume on their exchange as well, and so good to see that update from Source. Now let's take a look at this video from Blade Wallet. It says over here that they've now essentially eased the express onboarding, streamlining account creation through biometric facial recognition or a 6-digit PIN.
Introducing our latest feature, the Blade Wallet Express Onboarding. Say goodbye to lengthy account creation processes. Your fingerprint or your Face ID is all you need now. Mobile users can enjoy now the ease of biometric or Face ID authentication for instant account creation or account access, while desktop users can log in with our brand new PIN feature. Access is now more convenient than ever. Blade Wallet, where user-friendly meets top-tier security. Experience our new features today.
So if you haven't heard of Blade Wallet, they are a self-custody Web3 wallet on Hedera. They have made it easier for you now. So instead of going through that lengthy account creation process, which we know is all an absolute headache, they are now using the biometric or Face ID. So you can use your fingerprint or Face ID for your authentication, for creating the account, and also for the access as well. Now let's take a look at this that we have from Earthlings land. You'll see over here they have announced some exciting news, and this just came out a couple of days ago after an exclusive premiere on Galaxy and Instagram. And so we know that Galaxy is essentially working with Hedera. We're thrilled to share that the Enchanting Village video is now available for everyone. So this is one of their plots, and I believe that they have roughly around about 3 plots that they've made, and I think it's within the white paper. And I am going to play you a short clip, but this is what is going to be happening in the gaming world. So it is the metaverse, and with this it is a play to earn game, and it is built on Hedera as well. And we'll just take a look at how good this is. So as you can see from there, it looks very magical, very idyllic, and quite nice to play in the game. So why is this important? Well, it is built on Hedera, and the reason as to why they chose them is because they have fast transactions and low fees. But another reason as to why they have chosen them is because it uses the hashgraph consensus, and that means that they are able to prevent any sort of cheating in the game if anybody were to cheat, and it ensures that the ranking system is only fair, because when it comes to this game, it is a play to earn game, so anyone can come into this metaverse and start earning. And so with the hashgraph consensus, it means that they're able to verify all of the data and there won't be any sort of cheating happening there, so that's good to see. Now for Hedera Hbar coin, in the short term, I want to see it close at 8 cents, but I definitely want to see that 10-cent level coming soon in the next couple of weeks. Guys, if you want daily Hedera Hbar coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.